how do we actually add the courses that we know we need to take to our timeline so we can plan out course sequencing and our future schedules? Great question. We're going to cover that in this video. So when we are in our self-service on the homepage, first thing we're going to want to do is click on student planning. And this time we're going to click on the second option, which is plan your degree and register for classes. When we click that, it pops up with what our current schedule is. We will want to navigate to the top left where we will find the timeline button. When we click that, we can see the planning timeline. The timeline tool allows us to add courses to our schedule. We can drag and drop them around. We can plan out course sequencing. It also will showcase to us if there are pre or co-requisites or things like that that we need to take into consideration. So the first thing we need to do here is to populate courses into our timeline so we can actually plan a schedule. With that, the easiest thing to do is to click on the top where it says student planning and then navigate down to the My Progress. That will pop up our progress report. From here, we will want to scroll down until we find a course that is listed as not started under the status. So the example we're using here is Composition 1. The first thing I'm going to do then is click on the actual name of the course. And when I do that, it pulls up a box that showcases to you any available sections currently for that course, along with if it has requisites or if it has a course description or things like that. So for this example, all I really care about right now is hitting that blue button that's on the right side that says add course to plan. It'll populate a course details box that allows me to select which semester I want to add it to my timeline in. Traditionally, what I recommend doing is adding it as far out as possible on your timeline. So then that way you can easily drag and drop and move things around to fit your schedule. But you can also just select, I know I'm going to take Composition 1 during the spring semester, so I can take Comp 2 during the fall, and that's okay too. But ultimately, once you're done and you've selected the semester when you want to take it, you'll then click the Add Course to Plan. From there, if I were to go back to my progress report, I will now find that the status for Composition 1 has changed. Instead of saying not started and being red, it has now changed to yellow, and it says that it is planned. So I can continue this process where I find a not started class, click the class title, go to the course description page, and then click add to my course plan. And I would do that until all of my required courses show up as planned. Another option that you can do is at the very top of your progress report, you'll find a button that says load sample course plan. And so if you click that, you actually have the ability to tell the system to go ahead and load all of the courses that are required to take in sequence order to your timeline. And so if you wanted to do that, on this first screen that pops up, you would want to select the first semester that you would want to start planning your courses. So for example, I'm currently taking 2 classes this fall, and I want to continue on taking more classes during the spring semester. So that means that I want my plan to be formatted to start during spring 2024, but you can plan that out as far out as you'd like. And then you would go ahead and select the program that you want it to create a plan for. So right now, for me, it's showing up as an AS Computer Science, but I could also pick anything else or any other program that I'm interested in while at PCCC. It'll then populate all of the required courses and give you an overview of when those courses when you should take the courses that you're required to take. And then it would give you a check mark next to the classes that you have either completed or are currently enrolled in. From there, you would click the load button. And then when you navigate to your actual timeline again, you'll see that it has now populated 4 semesters worth of classes for me. The system will ultimately give me a yellow error box if I'm missing a requisite or have the courses out of sequence. So specifically here, for example, you can say MA 101 College Math 1 has the yellow error, and that's ultimately because it's saying that the college level placement exam in math must be completed prior to taking this course. Below that for Calculus 1, you can see that it says take Math 109 with a minimum grade of C must be completed prior to taking this course. So that's basically telling me that I do not have the required prerequisites completed to be able to take Calc 1. And so this is great because you can drag and drop things around or add more classes to your schedule in case you are missing things that you need to have. And then ultimately, don't forget to check the college catalog to confirm when courses are offered when you go to clear out the error messages. So some of these classes are going to be offered every semester and even during the summer, but as you move up in your degree and you're taking some of those higher level electives, even if the system tells you that you could take the class during the summer, it doesn't necessarily actually mean that the class is offered during the summer. So even if you do the create a course plan for me option, still cross-check, cross-reference with the college catalog to make sure that the courses that you are planning on taking that semester are actually offered that semester.
Thank you so much for watching. Please check out our channel for more content.